そうだ、味方だぜ。
Hello, and welcome everyone to D6, where I, Arsham, bring together a bunch of friends from all across the internet to play on a D&D live stream show. Today, it is unfortunate for me to say this, as you may notice. Unfortunately, due to Dry's job and the constant scheduling and him just not being here as much, he had opted to give his final goodbyes to us, and so it will be my duty to do what I need to. So, as always, to the best wishes to Dry and to the best endeavors that I can wish for. So, that being said, I don't really have much else to say aside from the usual Patreon gamble. In case you guys don't know, we are currently at 891 on the Patreon. We're aiming to get to the 1,000 area. In which anything that happens on the Patreon, it helps fund the show, or anything that you guys directly donate to the show also goes directly to this show. So if you guys are interested in helping us out, as always, we appreciate each and every one of you. Whether you come by and watch us, oh my goodness, whether you come by and watch us, or you decide to contribute in various other ways, and I can't thank either of you enough. So thank you all so very much. With that being said, let's go ahead, start, begin, open, awaken, rise from your grave.
Dry went to become a druid IRL.
That's true.
That's why he couldn't play one in D&D.
Here's different. He didn't go to be one. He has been one this entire time.
Yeah. I'm currently choking on my water.
Oh no.
I'm dying.
I'm trying not to.
Do it.
Oh god.
Guys, you don't stream. That's gonna become viral.
Yep. Guy chokes himself to death on stream. Water gods.
All right. Lord have mercy, you guys. So,
That could be a pun too. On a stream, water.
Sure.
You're
children, I swear. All right. So, let's go ahead. We're going to begin this episode of D6 Done Right. So, where we had last left off. As our adventurers had returned back from Faveris after meeting one of the primordial dragons, defeating what is a ice hag, and also helping out a fellow ally from long since before, finally returning back to the continent of Alanon, visiting Vale, dropping off Urzer, and then reacquainting yourselves with none other than Leroy, who was who after had taken a platinum maul known as Judgment's Martyr, went to discover more about its secrets, its uses, and what it intends to do, or how it was made. After a brief conversation of frustration, rejoins your party. You all headed back to Arario to pick up your katana, Garu, and also subsequently to just check in on everything that has been happening, especially with River being paranoid about her parents.
Can you blame me, motherfucker?
A little bit. And also scrying in on various enemies, and then also Helena having her unusual vision and communing with her teacher about the possibility of doing the reflection, which is a trial of failure in the court of the Seelie. So, as all of you begin your preparations, it is to note, as all of you see what is a rather contemplating Franz, And as he comes to all of you, in assertion to probably going home for some time to connect with nature.
We understand. Give him
I
a
hope you
big
find
hug.
peace. I hope you find peace in your travels. May we meet again someday. He's gonna do a little bow.
He looks at all of you. Well, it's been a nice run, but I do need to go home. The winds call me there. And he hugs each and every one of you. He also
Big hugs
provides
back.
he also provides a single leaf to each and every one of you from his giant leaf
Yeah.
poncho.
That's about right.
Gives
He
you
gives a
all
leaf.
yeah. Gives you all a leaf. And he picks up his staff of the adder and he turns over the Everlight to you, Canis. Just in case.
I hope you find everything you're looking for.
Me too. And after all your final goodbyes and hugs, you do see as Franz leave out the front door of the Metilius estate, returning home.
Safe travels.
Take care.
See as he begins to wave to all of you. You see as he becomes one with the crowd. And sight
I'm
of
going to
him.
look at the group. Is there something wrong with us?
Well, I mean,
How do you mean?
I don't know. Everyone keeps leaving.
oh, and she just squishes her cheeks.
No.
It's fine.
Oh,
Look. Life happens. People have to go away sometimes to do their own thing.
yes, indeed they do.
No, you're not thinking
I'm
about
sorry.
it, are you?
Well, we'll see. We have much more important things to worry about.
In the meantime, so I believe we said our next heading was to which Dragon Gate?
Well, we were either thinking to go to Dracovania or
We were going to Dracovania.
Mhm.
We need to contact one of the dragons that can get us up there and first.
But we also
That
need.
was either the tower in the what was the name of the canyon? I keep
The Bourdain Canyon.
Bourdain. So we either have to go to the Bourdain Canyon and find someone that can fly us through there, best case being a dragon to get us there, or we traverse the Underdark, or go through the
And
Feywild.
And trust me, the darkness for you is quite inconvenient.
Well, it's quite inconvenient for either choice that we go with, honestly.
But if we go to Dracovania, we might be able to inquire their help with the coming battle.
But they hate us.
We should
Well,
prefer the
that's-
Underdark, or the
Well, they-
Feywild.
Basically, there is trouble for somebody in each party depending on where we go. So,
And I'd say we go to Dracovania.
They're probably going to be the most civil about us being there.
Exactly.
Kanos, can you not contact the leader of the Emerald Enclave? Like, every time I try, it always fails, but it's supposed to just be 5% chance.
I'm not sure when the Emerald Enclave is going to be back on the material plane. So, contacting them would probably not do much. Besides, we have to stay here. Why don't you come to the Feywild?
yeah. Dracovania then?
Of course.
I would prefer to get the people we already know, but yeah.
Yes.
What's the worst that
And
can happen?
besides,
They hang Canis.
Maybe we can convince them to be less racist.
They hate Canis because of what their god did, even though it's not their god. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure we can find some common ground past that.
There's probably someone in there that likes me.
Do we need to dress you up in a tutu to make them feel happy?
Well, perhaps something less conspicuous than a tutu. Funny as that would be, I would absolutely pay to see it, but it's not discreet.
Kind of just side eyes at the two of you about that.
What? They hate you. We need to deal with that.
We'll worry about it as we go.
All right.
Before we do, though,
So-
I do want to just take care of a quick thing. We don't have to roleplay it, but I do want to sell that hag staff.
Okay.
Oh yeah, more magic equipment.
I mean that
Or a
depends
magic
on
party.
who are you seeing about that.
It'd probably be a Dominic thing.
Yeah, magic shop. I'll be right back. I need to do something.
Okay.
So. So, as you go, head out. Lord have mercy. You head to see Edmund Donahue. As you do, you traverse throughout the city, and as you see his shop wide open, as there is currently smoke billowing from inside the building.
What kind of smoke?
It seems to be very, I'd say, slightly bluish purple, as it kind of all like billowing out from the doors and seeping through the windows.
She'll get kind of close and just kind of peek into the door. Dominic, you all right in there?
Hello. Yes. Absolutely fine. It's an extermination problem. You come here, you
What are you exterminating?
rats.
Ah. You could just, place out little rat traps or things like that. Don't you think that would be less smoky?
As you hear like something slamming and crashing to the ground, glass breaking across the floor. It's like, nope, this is the fastest way to do it.
This one's bigger than a rat.
Huh. Well, do you have a moment for business?
Guys, I think we skipped the level 1 quest of killing the rats.
As you see with what looks like to be this bluish silver bandana tightly wrapped around the back of his head, along over his coif, you see as he pulls down the giant mustache and goatee popping out. I mean, could definitely do it out here. I wouldn't recommend going in there for it.
No, I don't think so either. But, she just holds out the hag staff. Would I be able to sell this here?
Possibly. Let me see. Double check. Don't think it would be in here, but I'm gonna double check either way. See. Looking at an H. All right. Well, as far as I can tell, for what it might be worth, it's not exactly magical in any particular way. I mean, it's been used for magical means, arcane focus and whatnot. I could make do with it for probably 280 gold, market price.
Sure.
All right, one moment as he walks back into the thickened bluish-purple smoke as it begins to go through, and you hear another crashing sound as the footsteps as they get closer out, and he re-exits the building, and he hands you a bag, and he grabs the staff, and he slowly seeps back into the mist.
Good luck, Dominic.
And best of luck to you, too. Ah! You!
Huh. Just gonna go back over to the team.
All right.
Alright, everybody. 70 for each of you. Just hands out 70 gold to each person.
All right. So,
Very well. 70.
this is gold there. So, anything else that you guys would like to do before you make any departure?
No, I think we're good.
Alright, find all supplies needed for it. No.
Yeah. Supplies for the travel from here to there. Wait. Maybe we need to bring a gift. I don't know. Is that a common thing?
Well, I don't know.
Kindness?
Well, we're not exactly appearing as diplomats.
We're kinda going to get help.
Let's just pick something out of the vault. I would highly advise against those Dragon Slayer greatswords, please.
Why not? Apparently the dragons like him. I mean, Canis' father's dragon. He collected a crap ton of them.
Yeah.
I fear they will have the same reaction as me.
I mean, yours is just character flavor, so I'm just saying. No. We can just get them something to drink? I don't know.
Oh, of course. All my recent alcohol knowledge will come in handy once and for all.
You have alcohol knowledge? I thought you all got drunk twice.
I have gotten drunk many times.
Elena gives him a side eye.
He doesn't notice it.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, how could he?
He hears the hum of disapproval, though.
Maybe we can pick out a fine casket of wine for them. I'm sure they would love it.
That sounds like a far better idea.
Yes. You're not allowed to drink it, though, Garu.
How much for some good quality wine?
Well, there are many families within Arario that professionalize in wine distilling and production, and also just having a name. Canis, make a history check.
Alrighty. Yeah. Oh, nice. 21.
Nice.
Anyone? All right. So there are a number of my pen. There are a number of families, well within the inner circle of Crestpusk. There is one in particular that you know that your mother has had personal relationships as a distributor of their very fine quality wine, and also having a certain level of exoticness to it as well. Trying to actually find their document real quick. Give me a moment.
Just looking for something that Dragonborn would like.
All right.
It has to be something strong. Trust me, they never seem to work.
All right, so they are known as the Koretame family. Koretame. The Koretame family. They are a very integral and astute family. Themselves being gnomish by blood and very, very intelligent just by trade. And they have experimented for hundreds of years trying to perfect wine down to a not only just an alchemical science, but also in some ways magical as well.
Magic gnome wine. That sounds pretty good.
Can we perhaps have a taste?
No.
I mean, for
Hang on.
us.
It's intended as a gift. It's for them, not for you.
Did you want to buy your own?
Oh, gosh darn it,
How
don't
much
put
for
that
the wine?
option. Gosh darn it. How much is the wine?
You
Yeah,
have
that's
to
the
meet.
important
You have to
question,
go
yeah.
and talk to them about it.
I mean, we're going there.
That's what we were doing. So.
Okay. All right. So, you all traverse within the city, the inner city of Crestbusk, in order to see the current residency of the Queritame.
They still at their house?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
So-
okay.
Like a little,
As you get-
kind of place.
it-
Very charming and quaint.
It is a little bit towards the northeastern end of Crestbusk. As you guys get closer, you do see what looks like to be this very wide mansion. As you see with what looks like to be these almost academically astute-looking individuals as they walk past, carrying with what looks like to be vials and various barrels and casks and bottles of various size and design. You see with what looks like to be a very youthful and very centered-looking female gnome, as she is simply guiding and commanding with what looks like to be several individuals that are working for the family. As you guys can smell the fermentation in this area. While in most examples of fermentation where it just smells like death, this is very floral and very subtle hints of various different kinds of smells that could possibly come from anywhere.
And the front yard is covered with drunk dwarfs. Just on the ground.
The front yard is basically these nice trimmed hedges, these various like statued bushes, like basically sculptures here, as there are
I was
just
making a joke.
yeah, yeah, and from as far as you were able to see, the mansion is thin but long.
I'm going to skip the public joke there. Let's just get the wine.
All right. We go in. Ask for wine.
I ask for wine.
That wine.
As
Wine?
you
Price.
As you all walk in talking wine, 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 you
Yeah, we
see
are
a
the-
lot of the gnomish individuals all kind of turning at you weirdly.
Oh yes, that's exactly what we did. Sure. That is definitely what happened.
Wine.
Wine?
Wine.
Wine.
Wine!
Just tell me the price.
It seems like none of them are immediately coming to help you, as you all look like commoners.
I'll punch a barrel.
That's points at Kate.
No, the three of you, but looking at Canis.
My entourage. Ignore my entourage. Anyway,
Who are you
Fine.
talking to?
The receptionist? Who the fuck's in charge?
yeah. If anyone approaches us,
Just walk into,
I mean, if it's a
just
business,
walk into
that's-
some guy's house and ask for wine.
yeah, it's supposed to be a
That's
business.
exactly what just
Yeah.
happened.
You say they sell it here.
They sell it, but they don't know any of you, aside from possibly Canis.
I want to punch you in the face, Yara.
You can punch me all you like, but what you just did is rude.
We're looking to buy wine.
We're doing the obligation.
Canis, as you stand there kind of face palming, you do notice one of the gnomish women as she walks up. Interesting trends.
Yes, they are.
Wine.
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 Why are they saying wine just over and over again?
Because we want a prize so we can continue our adventure.
Yes, that.
Well,
They have no tact. You can just ignore them beyond that.
very well. Canis, Mr. Metilius, as always. A pleasure.
Simply put, I'm looking to purchase a gift for diplomatic relations, and a cask of wine would be perfect. So, simply inquiring of price.
Well, that depends, because given the nature of what we do here, I want to make sure who would be properly receiving this cask.
Dragonborn. Lots of them, in fact.
Yes.
That might be a bit difficult.
Eh?
Of course it is.
Well, to be more precise, when it comes to Dragonborns, each one having a very particular palate, and depending on who we are giving it to will really depend on that palate, because if anything, if this is a proper diplomatic gift, you don't want to insult their taste. We have very, very nice aged blood wine. We have very, very keen and very smooth tasting scale wines. It's really
Do you have a sample platter?
I was about to ask Gar what color the king was, but he's fucking blind.
He was a fucking pasty-looking human. I didn't even know what color he was.
You don't know what color is.
All I
Canis,
know is black.
make a history check on you having a general understanding of the king of Dracovania.
Alright.
Yeah, the guy who hates you.
16.
16. As far as history goes, the current king is a golden dragon that has lived for a very long time.
So I shouldn't have my dragon killing sword with me when we meet him.
Yes, avoid that.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, this would be considered to be an elder dragon.
I need something of a more refined palate. It is for the king, after all.
A king? Well, for a simple cask of one for royal diplomacy, I might have something in particular within the range of 750 to 1,000 gold pieces for a single cask.
We can do 250 each.
I can pay for
Can
it
we
myself.
just bill you? Can we just bill the clergy? Put it on our tab.
Why are you so adamant about making other people pay for your shit?
Well, technically, it's not my own thing. It's for a king.
And yet you decide to use everyone else's money but your own. In any case, I'm able to afford it myself.
You sure about this?
Yes.
Well,
Alright.
See, here I was about to turn around out the door.
Alright then. Well then. Would you like a preview of the warehouse?
That would be lovely.
Please follow.
As you see the little legs as they begin to kind of skitter off as you all begin to walk within pace.
As you guys enter with what looks like to be this long mansion, you see with what looks like to be this stairway that goes directly downwards. This long hallway left and right with two stairways that go up, but this one goes straight into the ground. As you guys begin to walk downwards, and she begins to kind of detail the family and their art in winemaking. As you get closer and closer downstairs, you reach to a point where the humidity and the heat is controlled here. That's why it's underground. As you reach to the bottom of the warehouse and the cellar, as this giant door begins to open for what is for a gnome. As you guys pull off to the side, you see casks for days down this direction. As you walk in, you can see the numbers on these brass plates with what is the current date and year in which these casks were filled and aged. As you guys go further and further back, you begin to actually see for the first time what looks like to be little tags, as they begin to tag them after they decide with what is a good time to open these. And towards all the way in the back, you guys see with what looks like to be about 50 casks of several different kinds of wines. The entire floor smells like you could just get drunk off the air.
I really like this place.
So,
I mean, Bracky likes it. Everybody's just fine. All the gnomes.
Both Boo and Garu like this place.
as
Goddamn drunks.
you see as you see with what looks like to be this pondering gnomish girl, as she's just maybe she begins to walk over, and she pulls to the side this strange looking lattice device, which would help bring up and down casks as they kind of scroll along the walls. By the time she gets up to a certain point, she then points at one cask and say, "This is where it begins, 750, all the way up to the top here will reach around 1,000. So it is about the 3rd row to the 5th row, all the way up to the top. And it's within this area, within what is several different casks, by definition of what you decide to choose.
Well, no sense in going cheap. From the 1,000 end.
Alright. Going all the way to the top, she picks out the top 3 across the row, whichever one you decide to choose.
Just pick one of them.
Alright.
He's not exactly a connoisseur of this.
Wine.
Wine.
Shut the hell up.
Fine!
As you see, she carefully pulls out the cask and places it within this little clamped device as it wraps around and holds it. And as she begins to lower herself on the ladder, bringing herself to the floor, this is known as Jormungandr wine. It is a very keen taste and often used for those with more size and more taste. It's very well aged. About, I believe, 60 years now. Any creature that were to take a taste of this would probably fall on their ass, but I have greater expectations if we're talking about a king.
I always thought wine was more about flavor than getting drunk.
Depends on what you do.
I don't know, I never drink, so...
Sometimes it needs a little kick in order for it to be fun, I guess.
Is there any way to be sure it's good? Not
Well, I do
insulting your abilities, but-
I do have some younger Jormungandr wine, if you would like some. It's about 100 gold pieces a cup.
Which... Well,
Wow.
No, thank you.
to make sure this thing is not poisoned.
Well, technically,
We are an astute institution. How dare you? First
It's not
of all,
about
It's
you,
a
it's
how
about,
dare
kind
you?
of poison.
it's not about you, it's about our bad luck.
She's paranoid, ignore her. It's fine. She does this a lot.
I'm offended.
Oh,
She'll be fine.
You see the slightly taller gnomish girl turn her nose to you.
Oh, well, I would turn my nose to you.
And She simply pulls off one of the tags, signs off on it, and then hands it to you, Canis. Bring it to the booker at the top, and then he will acquire the funds from you afterwards, and you are free to go.
Thank you for your help.
Bursar, that's what it was. As she then
Wine.
Fine.
Wine.
you all are shouting wine as you guys are beginning to leave the cellar, and you guys are turned back to the top. You meet the bursar, Canis, and you intend to pay with your own personal funds or the family funds.
He can use his personal funds on that.
All right, so place down the 1,000 gold pieces for your personal funds, and you have what is a cask of Jormungandr wine.
I believe that is all we have left to do in town.
I believe so.
Then let us be off then.
All right.
As long as we have the supplies to get there.
So, you head straight to the tower,
I do believe that's where we're
or
going.
the airport.
Dracovania? Or, well, Dracovania?
Yeah, the airport.
Wait.
Yeah. All
There are
right.
several towers here.
So, G2. As you guys once again reaching to the Platinum Tower here, as you guys see your beautiful airship. You see with what looks like to be the Hui twins as they are prepared and ready for takeoff. As you see humming as she returns to you. Capitan, it is good to see you. I'm assured that all your business is taken care of.
That it is. On to Dracovania now.
Very well. We are prepared for flight. So, shall we take off?
Indeed.
Let's.
Very well. As all of you board,
Can you detect your... Never mind.
We're fine.
all right. You all
Also, I'm
board.
carrying this cask. Just put it-
Yeah. You all board, and you feel once again the elemental engine as it roars to life. You see the giant glowing stones below the ship beginning to emanate. You guys begin your takeoff. What you do? You guys reach to the highest point that your airship will go.
We do let the crew know that not to touch this cask, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's important.
That includes Garu.
That
We
includes you, Aaron.
emphasize with Garu.
Especially you.
It's okay. I have some kind of self-control.
Everyone just squinting.
And you said it like that, why?
Well,
Don't-
I wasn't really implying anything.
Okay. So,
Press X to doubt.
so you guys begin your travels. This is day one. It will take you, actually, check some headwinds.
Yeah, if it's going to be one day, I'm going to... God, why am I such an asshole with this? I'm going to describe her again.
All right. So,
I hate this.
after getting a
Don't
feel
do it.
for the wind,
She would do it! That's the problem!
you see as humming as she comes up with the general map of the area, and she's been checking the headwinds and the jet streams. Well, after a bit of investigation, I feel like we might have a good headwind in order to head straight to Dracovania. And as long as there is nothing too abnormal, should be fine.
How
Fantastic.
long should it be?
It will take us about 3 days.
Not bad.
As you all begin to head off. This is day 1. So, anything you guys want to do while you're on the airship today?
Scrying.
Scrying? Okay.
Same objective as usual.
So objective? Alright.
Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine. Need to pull out her stat block.
It's not something to tell Abra, just like whatever. The only information that is important to know. Just so I don't take too much time with this.
No, that's fine, that's fine. Because you're checking on her every single day. Every day she's doing something different. Okay. Okay. So that is going to be a fail
On me or on her?
on her. Because she
Okay.
has to roll against your DC.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, as you once again begin to focus on Starbreaker as your mind begins to streak across the sky, you find yourself not within Lowbondle this time, but rather a traveling Athelius along with whatever partner you had seen before. As you see, as she is traversing well and across what is the giant open plains, going closer to with what looks like to be in the general direction of a Vale.
Pale?
Yeah.
Huh. They're going east.
And after some time, no words are
Does she
spoken
look
between
nervous?
the two. Yeah, no words are spoken between the two during the entire time that you scry that day.
Yeah, but does she look nervous? Does she look sad?
She looks determined.
She angry.
Man, I almost want to jump her and just kill her. Okay. That's my scrying.
All right. So,
But overall, River is going to be in a really good mood
okay,
as soon as she gets on the ship.
good to know. So, anybody else? Anything you want to do?
Colin is usually pretty quiet on these journeys.
I think Garu is gonna, like, in particular, like, stay in a state of meditation, just to stay, or something like that, for the entire, like, journey, I guess.
Okay. Good to know.
Janus,
Hmm?
have you ever gone to Dracovania?
No, I haven't. This will be a first for me.
What has been your relationship with them so far, besides, hating you?
Rather distant. We more or less kept to each other. We kept to our own.
Hmm.
So, here's hoping we make a good first impression.
River slightly turns towards Garu.
Eh?
You cannot see this. I'm just turning.
No, he can hear your head turning.
Oh, fuck you!
He's in meditation.
The crick of her neck.
You're her turning.
He's one of his environment. He's in a state of zen.
How are you?
I am.
Always being.
No, we just gave him a popsicle and he's really happy about it.
Let's see how that goes. Anything we need to keep in check? Meaning with even higher people.
Besides the normal don't talk back to nobles thing.
Wine.
Okay.
Sorry for that. I don't know why we just went in there screaming wine. It's almost like someone else said it.
Wine.
Fine.
Line. As he just says under his breath.
Do try to behave yourself.
Are you looking at me?
Yes.
Sorry. Yes. Okay. Fine. I'll try. I'm not used to noble things. I'm more of around just, down to earth people. Also, always told not to let people talk down to me.
Here,
Fair.
here.
Don't start shit, but don't take none either.
I don't start fights, I end fights.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Do you have any other concerns?
Well, what about coin? Do they manage the same amount? The same? Do they have their own thing? Do we need
I
to
don't know.
gold?
Do they?
Generally speaking, the only time you ever have to have to deal with the confliction of currency
use,
is it is only with Excelsium and I guess to whatever means of currency across the multiverse. Excelsium has their own currency for a very particular reason. They are a very cut-off nation from the rest of the world.
So this area here, it's like using euros, where you can just kind of use it through whichever
Yeah.
European Union. Okay.
Yeah. Keep in mind that there is a grand treaty both between Alanon and all of its own stated kingdoms, and also within Wallenstein as well. Mainly because it's just these are two very large, powerful nations, and then subsequently a lot of the other nations around the world, so much like Yemnin and Hollingrad, just went with the gold system as it was a lot easier rather than having to play with a Celsium system.
So a bunch of city-states jumping in on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Simple enough. We shouldn't have to worry about that. Your coin's fine.
Very well. What about you? What happened, Helena?
Good.
No, what about you? How are you feeling about going there?
I'm just worried that we're going to be told what we already know. But mainly my concern is, what if they do refuse us? What do we want to do?
We need to contact the Emerald Enclave.
I guess that's our plan B.
So Feywild then. Fails.
The thing is that if we go to the Feywild, you're going to be in trouble.
That's where the Emerald Enclave is.
But are you prepared for that?
The thing is that if they are just in another plane, shouldn't sending have worked? Every time I tried it?
Every time you've tried it, you have not been able to get into contact with the Lana.
Yeah.
Which
But-
makes me concerned that they are possibly in need of assistance.
Yeah,
Or she's doing something to prevent people from contacting her.
Possibly.
That's dumb. The worst thing you can do is just seal yourself like that. Wait a minute. No, okay. But if we go there, what's our way? What's our way back? Like, what is this thing you were talking about, Helena?
The reflection.
Hmm?
More or less a test. Hopefully that will at least win some favor.
Like a paper test? Did you study for it?
No. I'll let you explain how it works, Yarrow.
So, the reflection is a means of, this is my last resort to prove my loyalty to the Seelie. And even if I failed, if I manage to succeed the reflection, whether or not I am bound to madness, it proves that, I still am loyal to the king. Even at the end of the reflection, you can choose to no longer be loyal, but you still have a place within the Sealy as a home. It subsequently is a trial of the things that a individual has either fear or regret or something that is about themselves that they have to face, and more often than not, that's what causes the madness. However, there is an inducent that causes it as well, which makes the trial a little bit more difficult. But at the end of the day, every person that comes out either comes out mad or comes out stronger. It's really dependent on the individual.
So what, if you do that, you no longer need to bring the man in red, or
Well,
get a favor?
I am nothing if not a professional, so I will certainly continue to attempt to bring in the man in red. That said, I would certainly hope that at least with proving my loyalty, along with giving him the information about the Lemurian, considering that that is in fact my other job.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that will at least win some favor there. Frankly, I will hope that he will give me some slack, considering A, we have found the man in red and can, with relative ease, probably find him again. And considering that the Lemurian is part of the portal issue, and that is the main job, and that is the dangerous job, and that is the job that I have chosen to focus on,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully
That is
I
not,
won't even have to.
hopefully. But would you be ready to go back to the Feywild for this?
Like I said, I think I'm not a professional. I want to get this job done one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. She kind of like air quotes fear thing is going to be going on in my head as part of the trial. I'm sure I can handle it just fine.
I'm sure you can. And if you don't, we are going to be there. If it's a group thing, I don't know.
Don't think it's a good thing, but her expression kind of softens a bit, and her typical like smug playfulness is kind of feels a little more genuine for once. I do appreciate it though.
Maybe she's going to nod her head.
That said, if none of you are horrendously busy in the next couple days, if you'd be willing to see perhaps where the man in red is. If we can catch him before we go, I bet you that would earn some extra bounty points as well.
You're not wrong. I can try that. I have to wait for tomorrow. Man in red, man in red.
Man in red, the man in red.
King Ramsay. All right. So, after the first night of your guys' travel, with relative ease, it is the new day. You see a very tired-looking Humming as she is currently instructing her brother about some of the headwinds, as well as getting close to the Bourdain canyons.
She's screaming at him every
No.
now and then. Is by his name.
Yes.
Venus! Venus! Venus!
She goes below deck and she does prepare some version of coffee.
Ooh.
All right. So, new day. What are you guys doing?
I went first last time, so I'll let you guys go first.
I'm gonna check on the dragon egg again.
Aw.
All right.
Oh,
Yep, stared at an egg for 3 hours.
As
Start balancing stuff.
you close your eyes and you focus through the eye of the circlet, you are thrown into what looks like to be the same cave as before. However, the chains have changed color. It is that kind of effect of when heat is applied to metal, it makes it change color. So before, when it was a nice bright silver, it is now this blackish bluish hue that makes contact with it.
Anything else spectacular, or just staring at an egg?
You're just staring at an egg. You can definitely see that the immediate walls have melted due to the immense heat that it is now producing during its birth.
Cute little egg.
She couldn't find a rock place. Why does it have to wear ice?
It's like an
Needs
igloo,
a
man.
little blanket.
None of y'all see that. I'm just staring at an egg.
All right, so that's you, Mel. Who's next?
Gar wants to do a little sword sparring, or river, or Canis, whatever one's more open, I suppose.
Sword sparring, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a while since I wielded one of these. I'd rather get the rust off. Would you mind?
Sure.
All right.
Kenneth is staring at the wall for now, so might as well.
You see Leroy as he finally comes out of the shadow of River. This will be fun to watch.
Oh, Leroy, why don't you join as well?
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Fun is not the problem. If you damage my body or to a point of irreparable, well, you guys will have to make a long trip back.
We need to be careful with him.
Ah, yes. I suppose I forgot about that. Well, anyways, take your stance.
Very well. She's just going to grab her sword and shield.
All right. So,
And on in the most open area of the deck, where no people are not walking by.
you guys are fighting on the deck of the ship.
Helena somehow has popcorn.
Manifesting popcorn.
Yeah. All right. So you guys decide to spar for the day. Elena, what are you doing?
She is watching the fight, and she'll just patiently wait for River to do the scrying thing.
Okay. So
I'll do it after this.
I'm gonna have River and Garu. I want you both to roll 3 d20s.
Do we add anything to it?
Add your weapon modifiers.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Let me just
Oh,
find my-
god. Okay.
I have a 15.
15 for your
I'm gonna
first
have 15
one.
as well.
Oh,
Alright.
no, I have to fucking add my modifier. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15, that's plus 22.
22.
Okay, so 15 versus
So-
22.
As you clash with River, you manage to get her to bend and her knee hits the deck, and that's when Leroy calls it and is like, all right, back up, you two.
Oh, what the? Step back.
Yep.
Oh, we're barely even starting.
Calm down. We're just starting.
All right. Go. And then you guys roll another couple of d20s.
27.
Is that one?
That one is going to be a 14.
All right. As you both manage to clang against your swords a couple of more times, River manages to just get right below the knee and puts Garo on his ass, and then Leroy steps in. All right, match.
No, there's still one
Leroy.
more left.
Yep.
It's 2 out of 3.
Well, then get ready. As you guys stand back against each other one more time. taking your stances. Start.
29.
That's gonna be a 21.
All right. As you, River, you draw your blade and you get relatively close, almost taking off a few scales from the chin of Garu, as you, Garu, are just taken aback by the rather swiftness of this halfling girl, and that's when Leroy's like, "All right, that's a match."
It
Sort of three.
appears I'm a bit more rusty than I thought.
I'm surprised he didn't break that thing in half.
Well, I'm surprised either.
It seems like you guys have strong bones.
I
Is
was
that
thinking
is
about
that
the
what it
sword.
is? Garu strong bones.
Yes, but it appears that mine wasn't strong enough.
No. I think it's because you are a
Again,
punchy person. All right.
Garo, keep in mind, and she's going to motion her. You cannot see it. I'm kind of cheating here.
so
Shouldn't be this strong.
Well, to be fair, a lot of people don't play, fair. Sometimes it's good to, be wary of kicks. She says with a big old grin.
all right then. If that's the case, then take them off.
Why would I?
Because you're just lying to yourself.
I even bait with these things.
You what?
I even bait with these things.
Why?
Because people can got me. Ain't no UNT going to get me a surprise.
Yeah, but that's gross. What if your hands get moldy in there?
I do wash them one by one, but I always keep one on me.
Okay, so
That's a bit worrying.
Look, ever since the beginning of all of this, I've been looking for one thing and one thing only, and that's power. And these things are it.
Well, perhaps you'll be even more powerful if you can find your own strength without them.
No. I'm not going to risk one of those snake assholes to take me, and I won't be able to fight back.
Well, obviously not during one of those battles, but otherwise. You know, in lower stakes to train yourself.
I'm not taking them off.
Fine then, suit yourself. I'll be ready to go again if you wish.
I have important things to do right now. And she's going.
Yes, of course.
She's going to leap to scry on the man in red.
Okay. Oh. I'm gonna...
DC 16. I know his name. I always call him man in red.
All right.
And I
I'm
know
gonna
what he
save
looks
like.
like.
Stuff. Yep.
So. Oh, that's right. Okay. God damn. Not using that dice.
No, keep using it.
Please do.
All right. So, as you begin to focus, your vision pulls back, and you are suddenly thrusted forward, right back to near the Aurario area, and then it begins to bend and turn towards Lycia Bay. As you do, you find yourself deep in Lycia Bay. As the vision opens, you see the man in red as he is currently casting spells and battling through the hordes of these creatures that you have fought before, and he is wiping them out almost with near ease.
Of course, he's stronger than us. He is in Lycia Bay.
After managing to finally just... he sees before him with what looks like to be an open portal. As far as I can get. as he begins to walk, as he steps through. And suddenly your mind snaps back as you hear screams of horror just from trying to pass through this gate and rift between the realms beyond, not knowing exactly where it goes.
Blah.
That's good, huh?
He was in Lycia Bay.
Why
Fighting
not
those
fucking
things. I don't know. He was fighting those monstrosities. And he stepped through one of these portals.
That is
Helena looks really grim. Well, guess that means I'm not getting him anytime soon.
No, he escaped through them. Well, not escaped exactly, but he went through.
Hear her slap her palm against the wood in frustration, and she just kind of goes walking off.
Okay.
Well then. What a day.
What a day! What a day!
What a day, what a day.
As you guys,
What a day!
you guys say what a day.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh boy!
You hear faint wing flappings. Not exactly sure from where. As you see with what looks like to be a slightly curious humming twins as they look up from the maps and they begin to kind of hear.
If he start rock again, I'm going to laugh. He's going to see us. Oh no, he runs away.
So, I need to know where everyone is right now.
Well, we're in the deck.
I was gonna say, we're obviously all on the deck.
Alright.
Yeah.
Helena did. I did say Helena stepped away.
Okay.
Sure, probably by the edge.
I'm going to say to here.
Oh man,
Wow.
I just realized we're technically in a ship and we haven't done the Titanic. Man,
Oh man.
what a waste. I don't mean the sinking, I mean the pokers.
Alright.
Oh,
So,
you want River to be held out the front of the boat? Okay.
Don't let go! Don't let go!
so
Darkness impersonates me. All that I see.
darkness, darkness, darkness.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Alright. So,
Darkness.
Just River and Nurse, it's just the reverse. Wow, this thing is very thin. Jeez.
yep. So, I'm putting you two up here. It's per where you wanted to do your sparring.
That's the deck? I thought the deck was the middle.
Yeah, isn't that what the deck is supposed to be?
Alright. So, let's see, you're here. Leroy being here. These two are up here. And then
Just like with the Matthias. It's always about how
where?
long
Yeah,
it is.
where's Canis?
Not about the girth.
If he was still scrying on the egg, it'd be in the lower deck, most likely.
I'll put you down there. So, as you guys begin to hear the wind flaps you hear nothing for a little while.
Perception checks. Oh, the gargoyles.
Oh boy.
The Goyles.
I am sorry.
Oh boy.
There is a creature as it comes up, almost like a blue bolt as it spreads its wings out. You hear what looks like to be the screeching sound of this giant wyvern, and with what looks like to be some humanoid on the back of it. As it begins screeching and yelling at you, you see this man as he pulls up with what looks like to be this small little metal thing. As he pulls the tag, you see nothing but a billow of red smoke starting to follow behind him. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, so he is aggressive.
Would I have had any time to pull up my hood? Just out of curiosity.
At this point, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
So do we just say our rolls or what?
Waiting for him.
Go around the, go across the table as I usually do. Just need to do this real quick.
Oh, is that the fucking demon souls?
Alright. So, Gar.
That's going to be a 17.
17. Alright. Alright. River.
It's going to be a 19 for me.
19. Alright. Kenneth.
17?
17.
Good rolls, guys. Good rolls.
Gonna say you are slower than Garu,
Oh, yeah.
so. And Helena.
19.
19.
So despite getting the highest initiative I've ever rolled, I'm still going fourth in the party.
Alright.
For a cleric, that's impressive.
Yep.
Alright, so faster or slower than River? I'd imagine.
I would imagine I'm faster.
I would imagine faster,
Alright.
but I have +3.
Yeah, I'm faster.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Helena, you make the first move.
Alright, just to be clear, is Canis still scrying, or is he just downstairs?
He would be downstairs right now.
Yes, but would he still be scrying? Just to know time-wise.
It's 10 minutes, I don't think. Or was it an hour?
Yeah, how long is he scrying? Because if it's a long time, he might still be dead to the world.
I can check that now.
To be
Because like
fair,
that, I think that's just a gag, but how much does it?
yeah, 10 minutes. I think you would have been done by this point.
Yeah.
Let me see. Scrying, I believe, is 10 minutes.
Yep, I just checked it.
Okay. I would say, for the sake of the argument, you just came out of your scrying session, and you're like, "Aw, the baby's great." As you hear screeching on the upper deck, that's a problem.
They are reapers.
All right, so Helena.
Alright. Well, this is going to be entertaining if this works. Alright, just... Hold on, just need to click on it. I'm going to take aim. Force arrow.
Okay.
I'm going to drop this bad boy, or at least try to. It needs to make a strength saving throw.
All right.
Because I assume a 31 hits.
31 does hit.
Yeah.
Nah, misses. 31. Jesus.
All right. So
Actually, I'm gonna, because I can do this, I'm gonna use my new feat. Yep, nope, that was still better.
Fuck.
what are we looking at?
What was the save?
16.
Yeah, he makes it. Gosh darn it! But he does still take sneak attack and some force damage. So I'll do the. Yeah. Let's see, it's 2d8. I'll just roll that first.
Does he take sneak attack? Are you?
I mean, I'm invisible.
Yeah, he would.
You're right. You pull up your hood. You pulled up
So
your
that's
hood at the beginning of the turn.
Yep, so now I'm losing my invisibility, but he takes 15 force damage.
Okay.
And then... That... He's gonna take... $33 piercing.
33. Jesus.
The rest of the crew, get on those cannons. Guys that were cleaning and shit.
And then I'm going to bonus action duck like inside that door that I'm next to. That is me, right?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the
Yeah,
beginning of the.
I'm going to. Okay, and I'm going to bonus action hide
Okay. All right. So.
because I haven't used that in a while.
All right.
I'll just roll my stealth again. Yep. It's a lot.
I'd imagine.
Yep.
Jesus, Elena.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's 30. So.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Just out of existence.
Perfect rogue. Everyone.
Who needs
Perfect
invisibility? I have a
All right.
doorway.
So, as you fire off your first bow, you see the wings as they begin to slightly bend and then come back up and continue. All right. So, River, you're up.
Wait, did you shoot the guy or the wyvern?
The wyvern. Because I wanted to drop it, so.
Ah. What does this guy look like, by the way? The guy in the wyvern.
Make a perception check.
Oh, sure. Ugh. Perception. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you begin to look, this looks like some patchwork leather armor, as it is, for some strange reason, whatever this person is, has definitely managed to command and connect with this creature, and it's almost representative of that through the armor.
He came at us aggressively, right? It's just... Like, it was... That's what we rolled initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Going to give you one chance to regret this. Here we go. I'm going to cast Flame Strike on the motherfucker.
Alright.
So a vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in the location that I specify, which is those two.
Okay.
Safety C of 16. Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity? Alright, that is... This is going to be a dirty 20.
What about the guy? Or are they rolling for the... How does that work? They are in the same space.
That is a dirty 20.
Sure. Okay, so first goes the radiant damage, the fire damage, sorry. Going to be 15 points of fire damage and 4, 8, 10, 14 radiant. So
Jesus, guys.
because you made a dex, you made the dex is half damage of those. So 7 and 7.
Okay. Good to know.
How would it work if I jump on the motherfucker?
I mean,
That
how high up
depends.
is he?
Yeah, how high
from
is he?
he's about level with your guys' ship. As you can look over, it's about a maybe 4,000 or 5,000 foot drop.
I can fly.
That's true.
It takes an action.
But what mechanically, how does that work if I jump on him? Like on the back of the wyvern?
That ultimately does depend.
On?
If you make an attempt to jump, well, the distance between you guys is about 5-6 feet between him
I
and
can
the
jump
ship.
that. I can jump 22 feet.
All right. So that being noted,
But that's my ultimatum. I'm going to let him know, this is your chance to leave. Otherwise, things are going to go badly. And I'm going to get in the middle of the ship so I'm not on the edge. So move me next to the mast in the center.
all right.
Not in the mast, next to the mast. Wait,
The
is there
whole
even a
space.
mast?
Where is the mast?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
There is no mast
Uh,
here.
Move me to the right. I don't want to be in a perfect cone of freaking... I get 3 people at the same time.
Huh?
There we go.
All right. So that is your turn.
Technically... Action, bonus actions... Yes.
All right. So, Gar, you're up.
Question. Just to double check, does using Orin's one of the Orin's graces fucking
It's an
benefits count as an action?
it is counted as an action. Yes.
Now I've already used blinded light. Would it affect both of them?
Yes.
Okay, fucking blinding light then.
All right.
But first, does Garu sense that like he's on a wyvern or something, or like smell it?
You are ultimately aware there is a force in that general direction, but due to the blaring winds and the just the sounds that come from that, it's really hard to see for you specifically, as you often use
Yeah.
tremor and as you often use both tremor and your sonic senses in order to get a feeling for what it is.
But can I sense its aura or something?
You always describe it as seeing auras. Like that's how he fought the rock too.
I would describe that you get a sense of his aura from that general direction. This is a odd creature.
But can I sense that like it's either draconic or what? Like what the fuck am I dealing with here?
You have no idea.
Oh great, another one. Be gone, will you? He's gonna aim his fist at the fucking thing in front of him, and he's gonna use blinding light.
Alright.
Do I have to say, when you strike a target, they must make a wisdom monk saving throw, or the target becomes blind for the next turn.
Oh, you do have to hit it.
Can I use a spell to hit it?
That's not how that works. You have to make physical contact with your hands to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just fucking do a chill touch then.
Alright.
Chilling touch.
Chill touch. That is going to be... Huh, not bad. That is going to be a 23.
23. Alright.
Okie dokie. Let me just get my dice first. There we go. And you're gonna see Garu hit the hilt of his blade, and like for some reason it like lights a flame with necrotic energy. And he's gonna swipe it,
Alright.
and that is going to be. Ooh, that's gonna be 16 damage.
16. Alright, good to know.
And then he's gonna use a key point to take dodge on his. For a bonus action, he's gonna use a key point to take a dodge action. Step away.
Good to know. You guys are so lucky he rolled so low. Alright, so, that's gonna be your action, Gar?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. Kinnis, you are below deck.
Yeah, but I definitely hear some commotion going on upstairs.
Yes.
Me screaming at these assholes.
And the giant explosion from the flame strike.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm heading upstairs.
All right. You can just barely, but you don't actually make it upstairs as you actually see through the doorway as you see with what looks like to be a ready Helena as you come barreling through with all your armor.
Oh, god damn it.
Just kick her out of my way.
No, just yelling, move! As still just steamrolling up the stairs.
All right. So dash action.
Yep.
All right. Is since you do have to get through Helena, that's going to be an extra 5 feet of your movement to pass by her, and you have about 20 feet left, so 4 moves.
Going to stand next to River.
All right.
Howdy, how was the egg watching?
Pleasant. Who the hell is this?
No idea. Just came here, put out a bunch of red smoke. I guess he's signaling people.
It's a nuisance is what it is.
I can try to be a right asshole here because one of the effects that I have from my domain feature is being able to use enchantment spells as a bonus action, which hold person is. I target dude riding on the dragon wyvern thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's your DC? What's your DC?
DC's 15 wisdom.
On the money. 15.
Alright, saved it.
Yeah.
Oh, he better fucking
Yeah.
hold it.
As he begins to kind of tighten, and then he manages to resist the spell just enough to back out. You can now see what seems to be like these deep glowing eyes below the headwear.
Wait, if it matches, does aggressor win?
Nah, meets it beats.
Meets.
Meets it beats.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So that is your bonus action. What is your action?
He had to dash to get up there.
Ah, okay. All right. So it's now Leroy, as he turns to see this. There's his. My lord, I always put it away right when I shouldn't. Do. Eldritch Blast.
Play.
Pull out my
A
gun.
little blaze.
Yeah. So
Play.
he is going to send out 3 Eldritch Blasts. Alright, so it's gonna be fails. Oh. Succeeds. Succeeds. Alright, yay. Eldritch Blast. Let's see. Let's see. That's gonna be 18 points of 18 points of damage from the 2.
Wow.
Ba-bang. Oh.
And then let's see. He's going to kind of begin to center himself as he lowers his blade onto the ship. That is going to be his action. Now, the riders.
Don't we have cannons with the rest of the crew members?
Yes, you have a ballista about here, a ballista here. There's a ballista on both sides below the ship, and then 1 cannon on the bow.
Can the other crew members use those?
you have these two as your crew members.
And the rest of the people with no names that we got.
I mean, let's be
Sure,
fair.
okay.
We said we weren't going to use them. That was the deal. So they were
Sure.
nameless people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that was supposed to take care. Yeah, sure. Okay, whatever. Continue.
All right. So, this guy's turn. He begins. Let's see. It's about 10 feet. All right. So. First is action. Exhaustion. There it is. Cast Hunter's Mark on Garu.
Eh?
Yep.
Oh no.
And then the rider is going to make 2 lance attacks onto you, Garu.
Why?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
You do the attack with disadvantage though. Yeah, dodge.
That's true. And I do have the fucking displacer cloak.
Yeah, so it's already disadvantaged.
So I have double disadvantage. If one doesn't work, I still have the other.
That's not how it works. But
Well, actually, what happens is if he's hit by the first attack, if it has multiple attacks, it'll still have disadvantage because of the dodge.
Yeah.
All right,
Or I
so
just don't get hit.
so even with disadvantage, that is still going to be an 18.
Just barely meets it.
All right, so meets it beats.
Well, no, it barely, it passes it, not meets.
Oh. Okay. All right, so you're still if you're still doing dodge, it's still with disadvantage, yeah, through all multi attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so second time is going to be a 14.
That misses.
All right.
yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. That is going to be 13 points of piercing damage as the giant lance that this person rides with, as it comes down on you, you feel it pierce your upper torso as pulls back. You guys see the slight viscera and blood that comes spilling out from his torso, and it begins to
Wait.
kind of back up a bit.
Which side did he poke, by any chance?
This side.
Garo's
Center?
gonna be fucking unflinching then. Is that all?
You see, as the wings begin to still flap, the creature begins to lower itself down below. Using all of its movement. Alright. That's going to be the end of its turn. Top of the round.
Wait, so it's under the boat?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Oh, it's going to be an annoyance.
Alright. Elena, you're up. Make a perception check, actually.
Ooh, a perception check. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, that was pretty good. 21.
21. You hear a slight hum. Not exactly sure, but it sounds like it's coming from behind you.
Ah, what the fuck.
Yeah. It's very resonant. It's almost familiar, almost as if you're standing behind it. Almost as if you're standing behind it every day you're here. It's a resonant hum through the air.
It means another airship.
Yeah, probably.
Alright,
Mm,
so. What do you do?
Oh, Philly.
What are you doing, Helena?
I mean, I can't see anybody. Okay, I'll go up to the back end of the ship and I'll see if I can spot another ship.
6, you can get right up. As you begin to kind of look out and beyond, go ahead and make another perception check. That's going to be your action.
Oh, even better. 22.
You look as you're kind of staring...
Sorry, 23.
Okay. So, as you look out beyond the bow, or beyond the back of the ship, and you begin to kind of just inspect and look around, trying to find where that hum is coming from. You look around, and you look down. You see what is a full-speed airship coming towards you guys.
We got company. She's just going to point to the airship. Do I see people on there?
Several.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, that was my action?
Yep.
Alright, that'll be me then.
Alright, River, you're up.
Actually, bonus action hide? Is there a spot to... Like, how high is the railing?
About waist high for you.
Okay, I'm just gonna duck and bonus action hide.
Alright.
It wasn't 18, or sorry, 16, but, you know, there's that.
Okay. Good to know.
I want you to do something dumb but fun.
Alright. What is your dumb but fun idea?
I wanted to be able to jump to the no, it's too far away. You can't. I wanted to jump down with a rope or something and just try to get to the asshole underneath us.
Might be possible. Depends on how you get there.
Taking a rope,
Alright.
then giving the one side to Garu and jumping off.
How many
Holding the other.
How many feet of rope do you think you're gonna use?
Hate you.
I need to know dimensions, man. We're working on a 3D plane here.
How tall is the ship?
The ship itself is somewhere around 20 to 30 feet. By the time you get up to the bow, about 35.
40 feet.
40 feet of rope. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, to use this. As you jump off through the side, I need you to make a dexterity check.
Look at this.
Actually, no, this would be a constitution because it's whether or not you're going to wind yourself from the absolute force of jumping off the side of a ship.
Save or check?
Check.
This is going to be 17.
17? So, as you jump off the side and you feel the rope finally get taut, you feel it as it pulls against all your ribs and insides as you go, as you manage to just power through it. You do see as the wyvern and its rider beginning to come back around towards the other side as you are now dangling off the side of this airship.
I was hoping to use the force to get to them, like a U.
Yeah, like a grappling.
Bring himself like a wrecking ball at it.
Spring myself like a basically.
So
I can land on him.
for the sake of the argument, make an acrobatics. Because you're doing something
Would it be,
really wild.
Could I argue athletics?
Nope. Acrobatics. This is a skill.
21.
21?
Yeah.
As you manage to just hit the rope, as the rope becomes taut and you feel it pull on yourself, you begin to swing closer towards the back of this wyvern as you hit the back and you're trying to tiptoe your feet on those little back fins trying to grab hold of it, and it's flapping wildly. You have it. It's there. You're making a connection. What do you... I'm going to say...
Swing, use the force, let go, land on the dragon. Is that so difficult?
Yeah, you're on the dragon.
So I'm on it.
Yeah.
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 So I'm stabbing the motherfucker.
All right.
I'm stabbing the guy on top of the dragon. Fuck him. 28.
28. All right, that
What's
hits.
the first hit? Second hit. 27.
27. All right.
Third hit. Do it. Dirty 20.
All right.
Did he hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Fuck me. Okay, the first hit does 8, 9, 10, 11 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Second hit does 18 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And third hit does 12 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Is he still alive? Also, he has to roll concentration for the Hunter's Mark, I think.
He does.
I don't know. I don't remember if it's concentration or not.
It is considered concentration. Fail.
Okay.
Hey.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, not by much.
Is he bloodied?
It looks pretty banged up.
Okay, action search. Fuck this guy. That's going to be 29.
29. All right.
Yep. Second hit. 18 to hit.
Okay.
Okay. Third hit. Rolling a natural 1.
Gosh darn it, Bracky.
Shut up, 22.
22. All right. That hits.
First hit, 18 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Second hit, 13 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Third hit, 16 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Nope.
Oh my god.
As he manages to take as much damage as he can, you see as the blade pierces through his back and out through the front of his armor. As you pull back, you feel him fall as he goes falling, plummeting towards the ground.
Just kick him off, hold the dragon by the harness. Okay, okay, it worked.
Trying to hold the dragon, eh?
Well, yeah, what am I supposed
Make an
to
animal
do?
handling check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Because you're
Okay.
also tied to the boat, Bracky.
yeah, you
Yep.
know. Animal handling?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Oh, Ursula, please be with me. What is advantage?
Yeah.
With disadvantage.
Okay, so that's going to be 12.
12.
It's not horrible. What do you
No
expect
dice.
to happen here?
As you grab hold of the harness, as this thing watches its rider fall and plummet to the ground, it immediately takes you with it as you are plummeting straight down into the ground.
Wait a minute, it's not his
Yeah.
turn.
He's tied. He's also tied to the ship. Just saying.
It's not his turn. What the fuck? I'm using my bonus action to smack the shit out of this dragon.
Nope. That's what it intends to do. All right. So, do Garo, you're up.
Well, shit, I guess there's not much he can do, so he's just gonna fucking use second wind.
Take a win. All right.
We got a boat
Alright.
behind us.
All right, Guinness, what are you up to?
Oh wait, I still haven't rolled like that. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, go ahead.
He'll be going to the upper deck to check out the boat that Helena spotted.
So you can get right about there. As you also begin to see as she's pointing out the boat that is coming at full speed ahead.
Okay. He'll ready an action to attack any pirate that decides to do a boarding action.
All right, good to know. All right, it's now Leroy's turn. As
Actually, I just realized that was a bonus action. So could I ready an action too? by any
Sure.
chance?
Sure.
All right,
Ready in
I'll
action.
just ready a fucking regular with my new sword then. Why not?
All right, good to know. Leroy, still holding a preparation for something. Not exactly sure what it is, but he is holding for it. All right, so now this guy's turn. It is going to plummet straight down, and it is going to make every attempt to get you off of it, River.
Oh, come on, you idiot. I'm fine.
You are not its master.
To be fair, it's a dumb dragon.
Hit a big boy. Alright. So. I need you. I need you to make a strength check with disadvantage.
Sure. Athletics or just strength?
Strength. Because you're holding on for dear life.
That's going to be with disadvantage. Oh, it's not so bad. 18.
18? Alright. As you are still holding on, this thing is barreling around as violently as possible. As it does, you get smacked between its wings, and it is trying to stab you. So it's going to make its attack with disadvantages.
I hope it stabs itself. Shit.
So its first attack is going to be with tail, and that is going to be, even with disadvantage, 15.
Nope. Bounces right off.
With disadvantage, that's going to be an 18.
Bounces right off.
As it does, it's just going to fly lower. Now, as you are trying to hold on for dear life and this thing is trying to fly lower, you're being tugged between the ship and this thing, and your arms are being pulled. So, I'm going to say,
If it's going to be that inconvenience, I can just let him go.
Alright. Do you want to let him go?
Sure.
Alright. As you get pulled and tugged in between it, you just let go as you get your breath back, as you are then flung up, and then boom, 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 as you are just being held on the side of the ship by rope, as this thing is now beginning to flap violently towards the ground. Alright. With that, it's the end of that round. Brand new round. So, at this point, this airship is now coming into range with all of you. You do take note. It is going to take an action. So, Man. Aviation, man.
Aviation.
Okay. So, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to, whether or not you want to prepare for what will be naval air warship. Naval air war. And allow you guys to either take either to ballistas or whether or not you wish to try and make any attempts to board the other ship.
Well, considering Garu can't aim for shit, I would assume that he wants to fucking board the ship.
If I can climb up the rope, prepare myself to get on top of them.
Alright. Keep in mind, this is for everyone that's already on the ship. It's going to take you an action to get back up to the ship.
Action? Isn't that my movement?
Considering that you have to physically climb, and then also on
It's
top of that...
movement.
Well, to be fair, Racky climbing.
River at a climb speed.
Yeah.
No.
then yeah.
Having a climbing speed just means you don't take double to do that.
How much rope did you use?
40.
40,
What's your move speed?
25, but taking using the action to climb? So dash, sure.
Yeah.
Dash climb.
Yeah, you're dashing and moving up the rope.
Unless I balance myself so I just go towards them, but I don't know. Or I can just fucking Spider-Man and just start grabbing the ship, just getting my fingers inside the ship to climb it.
Yeah. Yeah, climbing up like Doom Guy.
Yeah, it's Doom Guy dos Santos. Sure, I do that. I use my dash action to get all the way up.
Cure that in a minute.
Just going to Doom Guy climb. Nah, I'm just gonna not climb normally for now.
All right.
Janus, they're still all the same.
So,
Those assholes.
well, we'll hold you there for right now. So, what are you guys doing? Are you all preparing to make an attempt to board, or do you guys take two ballistas and a cannon?
How far away is the other ship?
At this point,
That almost looks like
about
25.
35 feet.
Need to be a bit closer then. Canis will get ready to board.
All right.
I mean, Helena's gonna use her own ballistas, so.
Yeah, her bowl is there.
Hey.
Ballista.
I swear, you should
going to take to a cannon.
you should with the ballista. It does like a prickle damage to the ship. You should with your bow. It just destroys half of it.
Yep. I just like to imagine that the captain is just like, use the ballistas! Helena's just like, I have my own ballista.
She just pulls out a railgun. I'm good!
Alright. So, how many is going to take to a ballista?
Wait, it's 40 feet. The rope is 40 feet. I can just balance my way towards them since they're 30 feet.
Just swing at them.
Just swing at the motherfucker.
Any idea how long that would take for you to get
I will
that
be
height?
the. Do you know how strong I am?
I don't think you know how physics works, Bracky. It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter how
I don't
strong
think it
you
works
are.
that way,
You'll have
Not
to
about
wait
how-
for it to go
yeah.
back and forth.
It's a world of
It's
imagination.
about your physical mass.
Yeah, you're also not very heavy.
It's a word. I'm. Oh, actually, you will be surprised.
Alright, so cannon is taken, ballista is taken. Anything else?
I am 170 pounds.
Alright. So, at this point,
It's all the equipment, man. I'm a wrecking ball.
alright, so I'm going to roll for this ship's actions, so that way they're all just one, and then you guys.
Okay.
So, it's going to be an 18 plus 1, so 19. Alright. Where's my pen? I always lose my pen during these things. Fantastic. Alright. Alright. So, your guys' ship takes the first go. So, starting from the top, Helena.
Alright. Who's the most important looking dude on that ship?
The guy driving it.
Yeah.
Oh, but- okay, so it's the dude like pretty much parallel to me?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot him. But important question, does he see me?
For the sake of the argument, he sees the entirety of the upper hull.
Well, no, he has to actually roll against my stealth. Because I hid, so...
Based off of the captain's stats.
+1.
Let's
Those
see.
say 2.
That's going to be a 14.
Okay, I am still hidden, baby!
Don't you have like a
Alright.
plus 13 stealth or some other one? number.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 31 to hit him.
All right.
So that is going to be. Yep. Ooh, max damage on that. Yeah, so 17 plus sneak attack.
The guy explodes.
He takes 30 piercing damage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He's
Yep.
fine.
Ouchie, ouch.
As you literally fire one from across each ship, as you see the arrow slightly wavers from all the wind as you guys are traveling through. It right into his leg, and he goes, "Ah!"
Very important question, Yarrow. Does he have a big fluffy hat?
For him, yes.
Fantastic. He just sees Helena poking her head out from over the rails. I want the hat! I call the hat! And she's gonna use it all the time.
All right.
Did you not take fighter?
Yes, I did.
And do you not have yet two attacks?
Oh, I do. Well, not yet. Not yet. I need level 5. I do have action surge, but I haven't used it yet.
Gotcha.
And then my stealth is 26 for that. So
All right. No.
Damn, where did she go? She hid behind the banister, but where? Where?
There were two pillars.
there were 2 pillars.
No.
For the sake of the argument, that is a good point. Can you move me back into like that little doorway down in the middle?
Yeah. All right. All right. So that is Helena's turn.
Yep.
It's gonna be all these guys. Yeah. They're all going to make ship attacks.
Oh boy.
All right. See, one ballista, one ballista. This one. Forward, taking to the cannon. All right. Canis, you have the stats for your ship.
I should. That I do. What's this cannon? Cannon uses gunpowder to propel heavy balls of cast iron through the air at destructive speeds.
Oh no, I need to know its AC.
Oh, they. Number here.
I believe the hull is like a 13.
That's a weak ass ship.
I'm not sure if I can
It's a
see
big
it.
ass ship. Well, I do have the airship stuff here, so I'll base it off of that then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so-
it doesn't have the AC, but it has the hit points listed as well as the stats it has.
Okay. So it's going to make all of its attacks on the hull of your ship.
How many is all of its attacks?
3.
I only see 2 characters there.
No, there's 3.
The captain who is on the
There,
wheel?
there's a ballista below, a ballista up top, and then cannon on front.
How do both ballistas hit it from on top?
No, there's a ballista below, a ballista on top,
right.
and then a cannon on top.
Yeah,
So
the cannon seems that
generally 3 attacks. So, cannon hits, 1 ballista hits, and then the other one fails. I'm gonna stop using that dice.
Not keep using it. It's fine.
Keep using it. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Alright, so.
Do it.
Ah, no! Not my d10s! Also the glory of not having to sit anymore!
How much does our ship have HP?
2,000!
Oh well.
Ooh. I think we're fine.
Which is,
Hopefully. Depends on.
which
Because
is
I guess we're made out of titanium.
Generally speaking, there's a reason why people use ballistas and cannons in order to make their attacks.
Yes, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Because they do 6,000 points of damage.
They do big damage.
Well,
Number
one
12.
ballista hit is 3d10.
Slowly chipping away at that 2,000.
Yeah, we're fine. We'll be fine.
Oh no! They're going to scratch the paint.
Let's see.
You want to scratch the paint? Let's just kill everyone on board, steal their ship and everything they have. Then
Yeah, we
sell
could have 2 ships.
we can sell the second ship.
Alright, so.
Or burn it as a message to other pirates.
Just Kalima!
Alright. So that's going to be 24 points from the ballista. And the cannonball is going to do 19 points.
As one of the ballistas from above deck, as it fires, it goes right overhead you guys. And as one cannonball hits the front of the bow, you see as pieces and shards begin to splatter across the air and fall plummeting towards the ground. And you see another ballista as it fires, and you see it pierce the side of the hull as it cracks and bends towards the front side.
It's 3,000 fucking HP, 2,000 HP. How is that much? Okay, sure.
Yeah, no,
We're
still fucking wood.
Guys, we're taking air.
Not air!
Not air.
Start bailing!
Get the bucket, start bailing air.
Alright, so.
I keep doing it, but it keeps filling up with more air.
This is the one time where I don't need oxygen.
See what bad breathing gets you.
This is my first mission on City of Thieves! Please! No air of thieves!
All right, so
Don't brief me!
You guys are fucking bored.
this is gonna be the pirates' action. It is now your guys' go. So River, what is your action?
I'm going to ask again, can I swing my way there? I have 40 feet of rope. And I have a strength of 22.
Make an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Suck a dick. That's going to be 22.
22.
Double 19, motherfucker.
All right.
Hey.
So as you spend a majority of your time swinging side to side as much as you can in order to hopefully just jump and barely reach as you grab hold of one of the little fin sides here. You are holding on for dear life.
You're alive at 22. I can just freaking climb this shit. Give me that.
Frankly, I'd be happy with that because I wouldn't have let you do that myself.
You are just holding on. So that is going to be your action. As you are holding on for dear life, River. Goro, what are you doing?
All right.
I'm
Question.
just trying to have fun. What do you want from me?
This is fun.
Is Garo
You're
popping
doing
the
something
wings a full action or
insane.
bonus action?
What does it say on the item?
Hold on, let me look. Take a look-see. For 1 minute, you sprout wings from the back and you can fly at your walking speed. After the time is up, you dispel the wings that they hit. Yeah, it's something like that. It doesn't really, specify what action it's going to do.
It would be considered a bonus action because
Okay.
you're using an item.
Okie dokie. He's gonna fucking pop the wings.
Alright.
And he's just gonna fly over.
All right.
Fly with me.
And preferably over where River is so we can pull her up with this action.
You can probably get about up to here for your maximum movement, but as you just barely land on one of the little side fins for the ships, you feel your legs kind of wobble around as there is no firm footing here, and you are being as careful as you can to step as lightly as possible.
He's a monk. He has a base move speed of like 50 feet.
And I have
He's also
wings.
blind.
Yeah, but that
I have
doesn't negate.
wings and I'm- Yeah.
The
So
description
please
is
say-
fluff. The description is fluff.
So he's just standing there on the banister. Hold on. River, do you need assistance?
As you hear just as a River with a taut rope still attached to the other side of the ship.
Fair enough. He's gonna help her up.
That's as far as you can get, based off of all your movement from here to here.
Can you use the wing arms to grab the rope?
Unfortunately, no.
Shit.
Fine.
They are mostly incorporeal for the sake of the argument, but it does give you flight.
Okay.
Here, wait.
Considering that he can't do anything else, he's gonna turn to everyone else on the ship.
All right.
Sorry, I had a fucking brain fart for a second. Sorry. I believe you made a horrible mistake. Turn back now.
Give me the hat first.
First. All right.
Got a stupid hat.
It is gonna prepare
Canis.
an action, since he can't do anything else.
Your lives for the hat.
All right. So, Canis, it is now your go.
How far away was the ship again?
It is about as across to get from here onto here, about 40 to 45 feet.
You said it was 30.
Yeah, if it's 30 feet, then I can totally make it across. I have 45.
Where is... Oh. Luckily, I have a tool for this. And it holds up my DM stand. All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So... Trying to do it right. Oh, wait. Oh, no, not River.
River die.
Okay, so
She's fine.
you...
Oh, look, a
about-
bridge.
That is 40 feet right there.
Okay, then can he go over 5 feet to pull River up? Because his walking speed is 45 feet.
That's 10 feet right there.
Yeah, but what's
I'm
your
fine.
And
Don't
from where
worry.
you started, you had to come a square over to begin with.
Alright, then just want to double check.
also what's your flight speed? Because that is a
It's the same as my walking speed, so it's 45.
Yeah. So, from where you are, you'd be flying. You'd be flying on the near the side of the ship, Canis,
Yeah.
if you try to cross.
Yeah, so he is going to be doing that. He's going to spend his action to pull out the wings, move across, and as his bonus action, he's going to use Spiritual Weapon on that nearest pirate.
Alright. Oh. Alright. Right there. Alright. But that's not the... That's the wrong one!
What spell slot do I want to use on this?
This is the
before
right one.
just
So many
disintegrates
Canis
him.
miniatures. How many times have you had to print them?
No, this one's the
So
wrong
many.
one for the sake of, like, it's too thick. I had to reprint them.
Oh,
For that
the
mistake.
Canis, thick Canis.
Clap of his ass cheeks is alerting the pirates.
Alright, so...
using a 4th level Spiritual Weapon.
Alright. Right next to him?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna put him right there. Alright, so, I guess make an attack?
10 on the die, so 17 against AC.
17? Yep. These guys are not hardy at all.
So that's 2d8 plus 3 Wisdom, and another 11 Radiant. So 2d8 plus 14.
8 plus 14? Okay.
So
Yeah.
22 damage.
You say they are not hardy, but
what
that
is it?
captain hasn't.
What is it?
22 damage total.
22 damage? As this thing appears as this blade, this mace in the sky, as it whack,
Right.
as you hit the front side of this guy.
Oh my gosh!
A spectral dragon talon comes out and slices him in half.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
You from attacking my boat.
Gosh, you
Yeah.
one shot.
Oh my god, we one shot something. Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh my god! It only took us 51 episodes.
And several deaths.
Several
He
deaths.
had 20 hit points.
And now he's dead.
And there's a captain with a 30 points of damage arrow in his brain.
In his kneecap, in specific.
Oh, my fucking knee.
I'm a knee.
My knee! My fucking knee!
Oh
God!
my god.
All right, so that is going to be Canis. Leroy, he is done preparing what he wanted to do. He's going to use one of his spells. I believe it. I know he has Misty Step. Where the hell do half the things I have just go?
You're an unorganized person.
Alright. So, bonus action, Misty Step.
Misty Step is 30 feet.
Oh, you're right.
That's
Nah,
why I
fuck
didn't
it, he's
do
just gonna use a cannon.
You could also jump and then miss a step.
Alright, so, he's just gonna use the cannon. See, that hits. The 17. And that is going to do a whole 20 points on the front half of the whole of this thing. As you see the small dangling legs, as he's trying to like balance himself with it. So he jumps up, he ignites the wick as it poof, poof, you just see pieces of wood splinter across the front half of this this airship, barely just missing over your head, River, and
Leroy!
he just
Just
jumps
Eldritch
back
Blast!
down. All right,
The hell are you doing?
all right. So that is going to be the end of his turn. Helena, you're up.
Alright. How's the captain looking?
He's got an arrow in the knee.
Bloodied or more?
He's he's probably freaking out, and also he looks a little pale, paler
Okay.
than before.
And the guy in front of him got cut in half.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
been very...
out of curiosity, what does he look like?
He's a rather deeply tanned-looking individual with what looks like to be these long brownish-blackish locks as they curl a bit towards the end. He has this opened chest of a vest, and with what looks like to be a couple of pistols, as well as one huge scimitar that rides down the side of his belt, and also one fluffy hat.
Is he handsome? He sounds like he's handsome.
He's very handsome.
How much
Alright.
hair does he have on his chest?
A lot.
Hey, wait a minute. Bad pirates are not handsome. What is this?
No, it's fine. You shut up, Bracky.
He can't be evil and handsome. Those don't work together.
Yeah.
out of mild curiosity, because Bracky did say this, and that's actually a good idea. Can I Misty Step in midair? Doesn't say I can't.
Physics. Physics will define this.
She will, physically, technically, she will plummet at the end of her turn, but it's not the end of her turn.
So she can just double jump.
You could technically double jump, but that depends on how far you manage to get from your ship to the to if you could possibly make it.
What's the rules of jumping, Bracky? Because I know you know.
Your strength, you can jump vertical, like from horizontally. You can jump up to your strength score. Vertically is strength modifier in feet.
I'm not jumping. Okay. All right. I want to get this guy the captain non-lethally.
Okay.
Keep him alive. I like him.
All right. As
you
you
might be the
give
only
him a
one.
nod, he's confused.
She'll do like a little air kiss, and she'll shoot him.
What?
Yep.
That's the captain, by the way, not me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
go
man.
ahead. Make an attack.
I am sexually confused, Brigador.
My dick!
That said, I just blatantly said that I got myself out of cover, so this is without sneak attack. But, that's going to be... It hits, I promise.
I don't even say numbers anymore.
It hits.
It's over 30.
What are you?
She's not
Yarrow
you!
Yarrow gave me a weapon that had a big attack modifier. So.
You should take that archer feat where you declared for a -5
It's a
and just do
plus
extra
2
damage.
weapon!
He takes 15 piercing.
Takes 15.
Uh-huh.
Alright, as the second arrow goes through the other knee, he manages to go, ah! As he is now on the bow of the ship, trying to hold on, but he's not dead, but he is incapacitated.
Where's the gif? There
One
it
of the
is.
basement tourists screaming at his legs.
Yep.
Perfect.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
He's fine.
Alright,
And
Oh, man.
Helena's not even going to bother to hide. She's just like leaning on the rail now.
Those sound like screams of regret.
alright, so, that being said, it is now the pirate's turn. Due to the captain being down, and there being a lot of screaming, these two idiots appear from below deck, and they begin to assess the situation. There's an other half body on the deck. There is a passed out captain up top, and there is a giant hole in the hull of their ship. Violently confused, these two are just gonna make crossbow attacks onto you, Canis.
Okay. Hans? Yeah, Fritz? Hi.
Oh, hey, he's
happened?
5 feet away from Kano, so disadvantage on freaking range weapon.
Only one of
We've been
them.
doing point blank. We've been doing point blank, Bracky.
No, that was for the guns. Don't want to remember. Still stupid, but you know.
Let's see. Well, guns with point blank are, for a majority, accurate. Trying to fire, 2 long sticks in what is a moving ship. Very
Good to know.
Yeah.
Pull us
That's going to be a
pull us
9. And that is going to be an 11 for the first guy.
That's sad.
So, one is a 19,
That'll miss.
and then one is a 14.
That also missed.
So, as they are violently confused, not knowing what the fuck is happening, one of the guys pulls up his crossbow, the other guy pulls out his crossbow, and they begin to fire at you as it just goes pring pring off of your armor, unmoved.
Pathetic.
And
Oh
this
yeah, high and
guy
mighty when it's actually a fight that we can win.
he is seeing a Garu and a River. River is still holding on to the side of the ship. He's gonna just make his attacks onto you, River.
Oh, you're
Is
right.
this? God. What would I consider you at this point?
I don't know, prone.
I mean, that's probably right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're kind of
So-
just like
So range
that.
attacks against me have disadvantage.
It is true.
It's not like you're trying to dodge, you're dangling off the side of a boat.
I'm prone
genuine-
though.
Genuine question: are these wings flapping, or are they just kind of
They're
like?
they're fluff
gliding.
for well, they have some use, but a majority of the time they aren't used for like this situation.
Darn! I wanted them to be flapping and just imagine them just go.
All right, so even with disadvantage, that's going to be a 16.
Nope.
All right.
I bite the fucking arrow. I'm going feral right now.
As the second arrow, that's going to be 11. As
Nope.
bing, bing, as one passes by you, go, as it's just caught between your teeth.
And I don't break eye contact with him.
Violently scared and confused.
Violently scared and confused.
Alright, that's gonna be the end of the pirates. River, what do you do?
Yeah. Isn't it Helena?
No,
Oh no,
you're-
Sherry.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What does it take for me to get on top?
Make an athletics.
Yeah, I'm just going to just let to cut the freaking rope from me or let it go, whatever the fuck. Athletics. Hi. 28.
28. Alright. So, as you begin to climb up, you manage to just saw off the side of the rope, and it just starts dangling below the ship, just flying within the wind.
I can just like pinch it and it breaks. There we go.
So,
Uh,
you still have a bonus action.
Oh, that was my action?
Yep.
All of it? Okay.
Let's say you are here. Take that back.
No, I need to use an attack to use fucking Shield Master. Can I not keep moving? Is that as much?
Yeah,
as I
you can
get?
keep moving.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, you still have
I'm
your
getting on
movement.
top of the ship, so I'm not on the freaking wing.
Alright.
Getting on the stairs.
2, so... Yeah, so you get
I
about
just
that
tell
far.
him. I just tell him, drop the weapon. Yeah,
Just
I-
still
you're-
pointing the crossbow at you.
if I don't see that crossbow on the ground by the time it's my next turn, I'm just going to drop you.
That's what you do?
Yep,
Alright.
that's all I can do.
Garo, you're up.
Okay, how much would it be? How much distance would it take to get in between those two lads by the stairs?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. It would take your full action, but you can get to this guy.
What?
Or-
Even if I dash?
No, like your full movement would be able to get to that guy.
Oh no! But can I like stand like in that one space in between them?
Unfortunately, no.
What? Why? Oh wait, yeah, because of the dead guy.
Yeah. Bodies
Why?
still
He becomes-
exist.
He becomes difficult terrain. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? I can't even go in that little space in between them or something like that.
We have never had corpses doing
you
this.
can get here.
Yeah, okay, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Garu is just gonna like step off the railing, go up into the air, and just crash down right in front of them. He's gonna
Okay.
bring out his sword and say, "You are horribly mismatched. Concede."
You see these two like still holding their crossbows, all frayed and shit.
So be it then. And he's gonna take two sword attacks. Two sword attacks. Alright. He's gonna add my fire. First one is going to be a 30-20.
All right, that hits.
And the other one is going to be a 19.
All right, that also hits.
Okay, and can he use like each slash for each one of them? Or something like that? I mean, he is facing both of them technically, so.
Usually, you want to know what? For the sake of the argument, sure.
Okay, then that's good. Because then he's going to use a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
It has to be. Oh no, wait! It is with the monk weapon. Never mind.
Yeah. So I'm just going to roll that damage. I'm just going to roll that number. Ooh, one's an actual 20.
Okay.
And the other is a fucking 18.
Okay.
Alright. I don't know how to really do the
Airship
damage.
tonight.
So, alright, just for one guy, I'll do one sword attack and one unarmed strike. So, just give me a second. Fuck it. Gotta find my D8s. Okay, that is going to be a 12 for sword, and I'm just going to use the natural 20 on this one. So that is going to be a... It's going to be a 6 times 2, so that's 12, so that's like fucking 23 damage on the guy, right?
23? Alright. So, as you cut open into one guy, as he goes, ah! As blood sprays into the air, and it barely just misses you, Canis, as the back swing comes around as hard as it can, straight cuts through the neck, and right into the ground.
Alright, and for the other guy,
Man, that's appropriate.
yeah.
Oops.
Alright,
Never
and
mind.
for the other dude, that is going to be a 10 for sword, and that is going to be a 8 for bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So it's going to be 18 total.
So as you cut into the side of his leg, you basically full hand palm him right in the chest and make him.
Hey.
Ouch.
Nice.
All right. Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Canis, what are you doing?
River has that guy on the cannon dealt with, and Garu dealt with everyone on above deck, so I'm gonna go down those stairs right. Garu.
All right.
I'm gonna deal with that guy who had the ballista shooting at my ship. Fuck that guy.
All right.
And bringing the spiritual weapon down with me.
Okay. So as you go below deck, you find nobody there.
Oh, it was the two guys that went up.
Yeah.
This is the several people we saw?
So you saw what was multiple people up here. So these three, and then there was two below deck.
That's several?
I mean,
That's
several
Several is more than
technically
2.
Yeah.
Several is technically 3.
I thought several was more than 6.
No. You're thinking 7.
A couple
Several is
2, but several is like anything more than that.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah, this is a bare bones crew for an airship.
That had a dragon rider.
Yeah,
Had
they
one.
they
Yeah.
Well, he's dead.
Had one.
had one.
Yeah,
All right.
had it.
So that's gonna be your move, Canis. It's now Leroy. Leroy's still kind of bouncing around with the cannon,
Children's blast.
and he's just gonna jump up once again, and he's gonna let out another one.
Just aiming at the guy.
Just Eldritch Blast, what the fuck are you doing? We want this ship.
As he fires once again at the front of the hole.
Let him feel like a pirate. Let him
Alright.
feel like he's fighting something.
It's gonna be 20 points of bludgeoning damage as another one goes. Boom! More wood
shooting
fire.
a rock.
He's having fun.
He is.
All right.
Guy pirate scum.
It's not like he's doing any major damage.
It is now Helena's turn. It is now Helena's turn. What are you guys doing? What are you doing?
Well, it looks like as far as the fights go, it's pretty much done. So I just turn to the brother and sister and just be like, "Hey, can you get us closer? Let's board."
All right. So I'm gonna consider that a captain's command.
Oh, heck yeah.
Asking one of the Aracocras to just go there and man the other ship.
Drive me closer. I wish to hit them with my fist.
You get a little bit closer as you are trying not to crash into each other. And
Yep.
That's as close as you can get with a command.
That's fine. That's about 30 feet now, right?
Say yeah.
Looks like barely 20.
Yeah.
10, 20, it's about 30.
Aha! Misty step.
You. Misty step here.
As
And I'm
you
a-
barely get onto the side railing, as you step over and you see Garu and you wave.
And then I'm gonna just stroll on up to the captain,
Alright.
pluck his hat off his head, and just put it on my head.
Alright.
I've been waiting for this.
Thank you, handsome.
As you take off the hat, the long flowing hair as it spreads out and around, you see
Finn?
his eyes starting to come away as he blinks. Who are you?
I'm the captain now.
Look at me. Look at me.
Oh shit. Alright, is that your action?
Yep. That's all I do.
Alright. Because he's coming to.
Oh, is he?
He has to come to. He takes into full consideration. I need you to just make an intimidation check.
Iron.
Elena, make an intimidation check.
Oh, me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought. Well, I think I did it. Intimidation. That's a natural 19.
His is a natural 20.
Ah,
I'm not
dang
scared
it.
of you, woman who crippled me.
You hear that? I'm not afraid anymore.
Wouldn't he be rolling with disadvantage? Because
This is
Fuck.
to keep him from making one desperate action.
ah.
As,
Oh, come on. You can't just look into my eyes and just be like, ah.
Oh wait, he's not unconscious?
No, I did not unnatural or non-lethal.
managed to incapacitate him, but it's non-lethal. So as he comes to, as the hat gets pulled off and his hair flapping in the wind, he reaches up to the console and he
God.
grabs hold of the key and he pulls it. The ship begins to go into free fall.
Oh,
Oh, no.
boy.
So,
For the sake of the argument, it's not his turn.
Yeah, what the fuck?
it is
Yeah.
the pirate's turn.
Did the pirates go after me?
Yeah, pirates go after you.
Oh, okay.
So, I need to know, in one instantaneous move, everyone that is on this ship, what do you do?
I'm gonna do the exact opposite of what he did.
Take the key, put it in.
Make a strength check. Because you're trying to
Keys?
Because you're trying to take something away from somebody against their will.
He's supposed to be unconscious.
Could I argue athletics?
Nope.
Okay.
I could have sworn that was athletics or acrobatics, depending on what you wanted.
Yeah, for a grapple?
For grapple, yeah.
Question
Yeah.
mark?
Sure. Athletics.
If you're defending, you get to pick. If you're attacking, it's athletics.
It's still not amazing, but it's something. 14?
Oh, you just didn't want us to take the ship, did you?
17.
Dang!
As you try to reach over and grab the key from his hand, your feet leave the ground as he is holding on under the wheel for dear life as the ship begins to fall below you. All right, Garo, what do you, your wings are out, yeah?
Yeah, so he's just standing there like nothing even happened.
All right, so the ship that was once your platform suddenly disappears, and you're all like, what happened? River, as the ship begins to leave you from below your feet, what do you do?
Here's my question. How high up are we?
About 4,000 feet.
It's fine. The falling speed is 500 feet per round, so we have like 3 more rounds to do what we want. Fuck it. Well, this guy's going to die anyway, so I'm just gonna make my way towards the console.
unfortunately, as this thing is moving below you.
I will Doom Guy crawl my way there.
All right, so I'm gonna say with half movement because you have no platform. Two, let's see, 25, 10. I'm gonna say probably about there. All right, KNS, what do you do? As
I'm
you
dashing.
All right.
Yeah.
Canis, you
I was
you
looking
went
at the
from
going.
you went from having something below your feet to your head against the ceiling floor of this ship.
Well, it's a good thing I still have the wings out. Crawling out and going above deck.
All right.
I guess seeing Garu floating and Helena, who doesn't have wings,
Nope, sure don't.
picking her up.
All right. So, grab her. I'm gonna say all of you.
Pointing Garu at the ship we have.
Eh? Oh, yes, of course. Wait, can only pick up River as well?
River can fly too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, River's deciding to stay on the ship, trying to just hand-fistedly crawl up it.
Should be fine,
All right.
probably.
This
Yeah,
guy's
I'm
gone.
Doom Guy crawling my way there.
All right. So, as you just managed to kind of, it's weird and disorientating having to rummage around the ship as you're climbing on the side of this falling thing. As you manage to get to the top, you see a Helena as you pick up from under her arms. As you begin to just let out your wings and fly up, you see a River just
She's fine.
All right.
Such
So
a pity. He was so handsome too.
this thing now still in free fall.
Yep, 3,500 feet at the moment, after the first round.
Yep, and this is the end of the first round. So that's just gone.
Yep, 3,500 feet.
So
I advance again. Oh,
this is the pirate's turn first.
what is he gonna do? Eat the fucking key?
You didn't win.
2. He's going to take any luck he can. And he is off. Also, this body
now?
is gone.
Wait, he's
You're
gonna
the-
what now?
As he finally just crawls over and he lets go and he just into the air.
I swear to God, unconscious is okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a random body on a ship in free fall. He's not going to hang on to anything.
Is he like flying? Is he like free? Like what is he
He's
doing?
free falling way out there. And
Who's the
you-
captain?
it is now your turn.
The captain,
as-
right?
Yeah, the captain as he's just gone.
He
Yeah.
called the key, huh?
It's on him.
Yeah. I'm jumping towards him.
Alright.
Since it's the same falling speed, the same falling speed, I'm just going to catch up to him.
All right. As you let go of the ship, you still feeling some form of weight. Not as the same kind of weight as holding on to dear life, Gallaghering
Hey.
yourself around.
Hey, Yarrow.
Yeah,
Technically, I go before the captain, right?
That is true.
it's true, but it did fall 500 feet before you.
Yeah.
But
Funny thing about longbows, they can go up to 600.
eat a dick.
Okay. As you
That's-
see.
So?
All right. So what do you do?
All right, I'll aim at him before he can fly off with that key.
Yeah. Shoot him.
Now,
Kill him.
I will be ever so slightly fair, and it is with disadvantage because that's long. But that said, I still definitely hit. Most likely with a 19.
The 19, it does hit.
All right, I aim to kill him then
Thank you.
before he can fly off.
Okay, what was the damage?
She should, for him to be unconscious, she will have 1 HP.
Yeah, he would technically have 1
All
HP, but
So,
technically he should have none. I just did non-lethal.
Yeah.
fair enough. Alright. As you
Well, you
fire,
Yeah.
like trying to hit the wings off the back of a fly, River, you see an arrow appear in this man's back as he lets go, and he just into the air.
Yep, I'm grabbing the key.
Make an investigation check. You guys.
Shenanigans.
I know, shenanigans. You guys are really trying here.
6.
We want that loot, goddammit.
As you guys begin to try and inspect to the most of your ability, River, as you try and grab hold of the body, you're holding on for dear life with one hand, and you're just trying to rummage around to find this key.
He had it in his hand. He was fucking unconscious.
To your probable understanding, the key is probably up in the air when he died.
I'm decapitating his hand, flying back to the ship. Fuck it.
Alright. This airship plummets to the ground into the Great Plains.
And just flip the bird to the other guy, the other guy that was alive, that was probably crying right now. Turn into a
Oh
bird
yeah,
and
he's
fly up.
pissing himself, screaming.
He's fine.
I just wanted the benefits! Oh,
I just wanted to be a good pirate!
I just wanted to be king of the pirates!
My mother was right. I am a failure at everything I do. This is a long fall. I have a lot to think about.
How many
have-
rounds is that again? 500 feet per round, so about 4,000.
So 3,500. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. He,
5. And how many? So he has 8 rounds, time. So 6 seconds. 6 times 8 is, I believe, 30.
48.
No, 48.
48.
So he has about a minute to rethink his life decisions before he meets his demise.
Abrupt end.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, falling is just like flying, except it has an end.
so how's the explosion thing? Does it just explode in multiple things? Because it's not oil. It's arcane magic.
It
bullshit,
is
so I'm going
arcane.
to-
Wood.
So are you
It's wood.
watching? Are you watching this airship crash to the ground?
I want to. They're fucking pirates. I'm going to assume they have loot in there.
It's very special wood.
That's why we were fighting so hard. I want treasure.
But apparently leaving someone unconscious with non-lethal damage just makes them be able to move around.
I do understand the key leaving his hand bit though. That does make sense.
All right. As you see this thing moments later as it impacts the ground, you witness what is a weird and colorful explosion of strange lights and arcane evanescence coming from it.
Can our ship explode?
It does seem like it. Pretty sure it's the same material.
As you see what is a humming, as she's like, oh yes, it well, on high impact and failure.
Good to know.
So what you're saying is that there's a chance.
I
We're
mean,
not going to intentionally blow up my ship.
Is there anything left?
probably.
Are we able to go down at all?
I mean, if you,
Direct-
yeah, I mean, if you want to go and check on the wreckage,
Treasure.
probably.
Treasure. Treasure. Treasure.
Tiny bird going into the wreckage.
Mine.
Wine.
All right. It will add half a day to our travel. Just want to
That's fine.
let you know.
That's
All
fine.
right. Very
It's
well.
fine.
All right. So,
I mean, Canis could get there within like 6 rounds, but it does take up, I think, a 4th level spell slot. Death Ward. He just jumped on. Hey,
Jeez.
he can do it. Doesn't mean he.
Because I just like to imagine that you still had Helena in your hands.
Yeah, he just looks up.
okay, hold on.
gonna check
You
the treasure.
actually.
No, he doesn't do that. He just kind of looks over, thinks to himself for a moment. Nah.
Nah. Just slow down the ship.
I want to let you know, while Death Ward is extremely useful, keep in mind, it only happens if you manage to survive.
No. The effect
No.
of Death Ward is the next time damage would kill you, you are instead reduced to 1 hit point.
Yeah.
So he
It's
can
like the old-
slam into the ground, take like 4,000 damage, but be fine.
well,
In
not
horrible
fine.
pain, but fine.
Horrible pain, but
Yep.
fine.
Player bullshit.
Yes,
I'm a
that's how
little-
Death Ward works.
I'm gonna have
And
to
I've been
look at
thinking of this
this.
before. I have
Look
been
it up.
All right,
No.
so you guys managed.
That's what I
as-
technically have with this armor.
Yep.
So, as you guys spend a couple of hours just making your way back down to the ground, as you guys make it down to the wreckage, and you feel the arcane energy within the air, almost as if you can breathe it in. As you begin to inspect, so go ahead and make an investigation.
Yes.
All of you make an investigation check.
Oh, this will be good.
Where were you last time? God damn it. 17.
Good tonight.
17?
Negative. Natural 1.
Oh.
Nope,
but-
you don't.
You find...
Garu, no,
Gar-
reroll that shit.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, it was gonna be funny, but
Halfling luck.
Oh, that's much better. That's a 19.
it's a 19. All right.
Actually, no, wait, that's 18 with negative 1. Never mind.
Bountiful
Yeah,
luck.
that would have been a
Okay.
0. See, that would have been
Okay.
a 0 before.
All right. It's God. Take away my fun. All right. All right. So within the wreckage, you do find various what would be produce for what would be multiple days travel. What looks like to be a mildly still intact chest. As you guys open it, there are several hundred pieces of gold still within it. So about 300 gold pieces within the chest, as well as what looks like to be 2 very finely cut jewels. One, a very bright red ruby worth about 250 gold pieces, and one very deep blue sapphire worth about 400 gold pieces. And that's going to be for Garu because he rolled so fucking high. All right,
Hey guys, I found a rock.
all right. So, being Garu, River, what was your roll?
17.
17. Okay, so as you are inspecting, you do find what looks like to be the remnants of various dried meats and what looks like to be somewhat still packaged food, and 1 orange.
How much orange juice is spread across the area?
It is the only surviving orange.
I'm eating this.
Does all the meat taste like orange?
Oddly enough, no. All right. Elena.
22.
22? All right, so you try to inspect the captain's quarters. You find with what looks like to be I guess for what could possibly be now a damaged map of various countries, one in particular, a Celsium. And it is damaged, but very legible. And it gives you a detailed map of all the current towns, as the almanac seems to be representative of last year. It is up to date, and you have a map of a Celsium, as well as what looks like to be a complete map of the northern end of Alernon.
Okay.
Whatever happened to the Dragon Rider?
I
Didn't you
guess
kill
we'll
him?
never know.
Make a perception check.
I decapitated his ass. I hope he's fucking dead. Perception. That's going to be 18.
18, probably somewhere off in the distance, about, I don't know, 7-8 miles from here. He's probably Gallaghered across a rock.
Neat.
All right, and Canis.
I got a 16.
16. For you managed to kind of look through, and for what it might be worth, you find some relatively nice looking clothing. General pirate's wear, what seems to be a broken peg leg, and also very nice silverware. Probably can be worth 20, 30 gold pieces if you give it a resale value.
Hey,
I need to
replace the
replace
one.
stuff that river broke, yeah.
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 And also you find the one guy that was left in that boat.
He's just,
With a horrified
he's just
expression.
dust.
Just calcified.
There was an explosion. That guy is half dust.
All right,
Also,
so
close it.
out
There
of
you go.
out of everything that you were able to find, these were all the things that you guys were able to give a general look through of what was left over from the wreckage.
I found a pirate outfit for Helena and a corpse.
Wait, was the jacket on the corpse?
No.
Good. Elena puts it on.
All right. So, as you guys return back to your ship, and you guys take off, congratulations, you completed your first airship battle.
Yay!
With pirates!
Now, this be a lesson. Kill the captain. Don't go for being nice, Helena.
Just shoot him in the
Kill the
face, and then we
He
can see
was-
what's up.
But he was so handsome.
I
But
couldn't
then we'll
care
get
less.
surprise mechanics.
Yeah, because, leaving someone unconscious means they can still move, apparently.
I mean, I shot him in the legs. I didn't want to kill him. He was so handsome.
I'm blaming
can't-
you, but overall I'm blaming someone else. Oh, God.
Don't be
Oh,
sexist.
did-
If they're a threat to you, kill them.
Kill them.
All right. So, you guys take
he
off
could have been,
back
He could
to...
have been my new servant. Would have been lovely.
You have Canis.
What?
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 I mean, he's very handsome too, but I don't think he takes orders well. Canis, would you like to be my servant?
Am I only hearing this conversation? What is going on?
Take that as a hard no.
Okay, we're going to write a note of that. Helena wants a manservant. A hot manservant.
Yes.
Huh?
For now, I'll settle for the hat.
Oh, really? The pit queen indeed. Let's go to Dracovania.
Did I kill someone?
Yes, you do.
Multiple people.
Multiple people, actually.
Huh.
You barely noticed because they One hit.
Oh god.
Is it weird that I wanted to do it?
No, we have been through a lot.
It's maybe a little bit concerning, but not exactly weird.
What? They were messing with us. We were flying here, and they just came for us.
I say concerning because it's Garu.
A little bit. You're normally more... How should I put it?
Docile?
Yeah.
Have you guys not been noticing?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I've noticed. I've just...
Off lately.
Strange thing enough, I don't feel bad about it. Feel natural even. Huh,
At this point,
strange. Well, anyways, let's go to Dracovania. Nothing to worry about too much, yes?
Press X to doubt.
next to doubt.
He's gonna press X to doubt on himself.
Alright.
Am I lying to myself? 3. No, I'm completely telling the truth.
No,
Makes it
it's
a-
everyone
make a
else that's
deception.
wrong.
Make a deception check to
Just
yourself.
Against yourself?
Me?
Let's make our way to
Against
Dracovania.
me?
If we can get to the gates
Okay.
before we... I don't know.
Alright.
Okay, deception plus 0, let's go.
I'm joking!
That's the 17 though!
I'm proud of you!
Yeah.
Just out of
What's your
curiosity.
insight again?
Well, I mean, I do not believe him because I rolled a natural 17, but
Oh god. So, as you guys begin to fly back onto the main path you're heading.
Getting no names to fix the ship and get some blanks there.
So, mid-air flight is not too difficult. It does take a bit of time, but like if you need to actually replace pieces, it takes about it takes about a simple like shipwright to come in and do it himself.
I mean, at most, we might have taken some cosmetic damage. Maybe put a couple boards over a hole.
Well, as long as you don't have to make any immediate repairs if it doesn't exactly matter to you, but that's up to you.
We didn't really take enough. We can just do that at port in Dracovania.
You know, I swear, if we have a chance for like a year later of like a downtime, I can imagine Helene and River taking a couple of months to just go chasing pirates.
mm-hmm.
We need to
I
get
have
more
a-
ships.
I have a hat collection now.
What are you, the guy from from Southern Shield whose name I forgot? Fucking House brother?
Oh yeah, Leon.
That guy.
All right. So, it is now the third day. On the third day, you are about halfway out, as it's going to take you about a half a day. Because you guys had to stop, restart, and then, deal with everything you had to deal with. You guys finally make it to what looks like to be the sights and sounds of Dracovania, just off into the distance. What you can see for the very first time in your guys' actual sight of this country. It is this...
Well, not Garus.
Fair enough. It is this giant, almost crater, and what seems to be a city that is held up by a force alone, and it is chained. As the world moves, you can see as the chains are kind of holding this thing in place. You can see what looks like to be these giant winged creatures as they are flying about, moving from place to place. The people here are vastly colorful, just based off of their nature. It is mostly dragonborn here, as they are flying around on the back of wyverns, and what looks like to be several looking several interesting looking individuals, and what is at the center of this giant floating rock is this spiring, towering kingdom. There you see atop at the cresting of this castle what looks like to be this spread out, well-built platinum arching dragon. It is much like the draconic form of Bahamut himself.
Gar's just gonna be there on the railing. Huh. This is strange.
Hmm.
It kind of feels like I'm home again, but I'm not.
Well, you don't know where you came from, so it's a theoretical possibility.
That is
Are you-
true.
Wait, how do you feel that? You can't even see what's happening.
I don't know. It just feels
Like home.
natural. He's gonna say that with a little smile on his face.
And as you guys begin your descent and landing, you see with what looks like to be several guardsmen of these very colorful looking individuals as they come to stand and present, as they all look at you and allow you to simply pass after eyeing with what looks like to be the one Canis Metilius. You guys enter the city. As you take a deep breath, you can feel the air around here is different. It's not like Arario, where it's mostly just this hustle and bustle of a melting pot, but it's just the eminence of these draconic creatures as they roam the streets wildly. It is not uncommon to have this force just staring down at you. A lot of individuals kind of eyeballing both Canis and what looks like to be Garu, and then most of them kind of immediately turning away from Helena, and a great deal not even taking note to River.
I'm best
They're not in eyesight. They're not in eyesight.
I have to crane my neck downwards. How dare they be short?
So,
Oof.
Garu,
Yeah?
as you step into town, you, for the first time being here, you feel something like the tingle in the back of your neck.
And?
It almost feels violent.
I kinda like this.
Hmm.
But, nothing. Just admiring the view. He just, like, waves to whatever's in front of him.
No.
Press X to doubt.
Very extra doubt. We should have gone to the very well, guys.
You wave. You hear shouting.
Shouting.
In which direction?
Behind you
Ooh.
guys.
What's up?
As
Oh?
there are several individuals pointing at your guys' group.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
What are they saying?
Yeah, what the fuck are they saying?
Yeah, what are they saying?
From what you can hear,
Loud shouting. Rumble, rumble, rumble.
Oh no!
From what you
they're
guys can
saying
hear, they are
slurs.
speaking in Draconic. As
Ah.
they are
Game's
speaking,
gonna be good.
as they are speaking, you hear the words, "It's one of them. It's one of them." As you see several guardsmen now beginning to approach all of you.
Oh yes.
As
Continue.
they all approach, "Excuse me, you blind one.
Eh?
Your
Then there's some
name?"
He's blind.
Garu Kali.
Who are you trying to fool here?
Fool who?
As you guys see a bunch of lances now beginning to point towards Garu.
We know the king. Or at
Oi,
least he
oi, oi,
does.
oi.
Is something the matter?
As they all begin
they
to
pointed
kind of...
spears at you, Garu.
You walk with the betrayer.
Bless you.
Oh, you mean Canis?
No, not the bastard child, you.
Wait,
Mr.
what?
Pop.
What? Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
You're a Grimwalk.
Oh.
Have to use the G word.
You're a Grimwalk.
What does that mean?
The family? The Grimwalks?
Family?
Aye, the Grimwalks.
I mean, you can parrot that as much as you'd like. I think it's pretty clear we don't know what you're saying. So do, please, speak properly.
A persuasion
things-
check.
Are they
With
still talking
disadvantage.
Draconic?
Oh yeah, that is true. Are they speaking in Draconic?
They are speaking
Yeah.
in Draconic.
Never mind, I don't know a darn thing that's being said.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
They
they're
might,
saying,
as
so
well
I'm
be
just gonna.
they might as well be yelling in Japanese to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was speaking. I'm talking to them in Dwarvish. Whoa, what's up?
All right, make a persuasion with disadvantage, Garu.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're trying to convince them something that they don't believe.
Okay. That's going to be That is going to be a 14.
For a team.
We don't have time for this.
All right. As all of them begin to step closer towards you, as you are trying to convince them that you have no idea what is going on here, you hear a voice just out in the middle of the town. Just get him already! And that is where we're going to go ahead and leave off.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, no. This is why you were so insistent in coming here, isn't it?
maybe.
We don't have time for this. We're already dealing with two shit. God damn it!
Listen, you've had your arc for 50 episodes. Let me have mine.
I've been trying to get it done for. I've been trying to get it done for 30 episodes.
To be
Alright.
fair, that is true.
All right, so, I've been waiting for this, by the way, actually, because I've been wanting to get to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been trying to get to this, but we keep.
That's fine. We have an next episode.
We'll
All
get it-
right,
we'll get it eventually.
So, that being said, we are going to go ahead. Thank you guys so much. And before we leave off tonight, we do have a few announcements. I don't think I have any at my mind, so I do apologize. But as always, I mentioned this before. If you guys want to go ahead, check out Patreon and all that fun stuff, by all means, go right ahead. I really do inspire to that. So, that being said, Boo.
Hey, I got nothing else really going on. Half the time I say I stream, I usually don't. So if you want to see me stream, I'll probably post it on Twitter first at BooRadley13. Otherwise, I got nothing else really planned, and commissions are open almost every week.
All right. Oh, Soul Fan.
Aw.
Love you, Soul. Love you, Soul. Ah, Soul Fan with the gifted all them subs. All right. Bracky.
Hi, I'm Braki, aka Brakisoid. You can find me at on Twitter at Brakisoid. I stream games, art, and whatever. Every now and then, more than likely Fall Guys at the moment because that's my crack at the moment. Hopefully we get news about Baldur's Gate 3 in 2 days, so maybe we can get early access to that. I don't know. Hopefully, if we do, we are going to stream it. But let's see how that goes.
Trim?
Yeah, I'm streaming it.
Oh, I heard trim it.
No, stream it.
Okay.
If they decide to release it like a day later or that same day, that will be so good. But no, 2 days for that news.
Alright.
I know.
So
But
either.
let me dream.
But yeah, I don't think it's going to be this month at all.
Let me dream.
Alright.
If not, it's going to be just Fall Guys or my other fucking issue, which is Final Fantasy XIV, because I'm doing the free trial with the adventures of good old Sammy Thigh Master, my little
I am not
Lalafell.
surprised that you're a Lalafell.
Of course,
I am also not surprised.
No one is surprised by that because of course I am. All the other reasons are stupid. They're
I'm
just
gonna
cute.
punt her like a football
Good.
all the way across the.
But that's pretty much everything about on my end.
Alright. Alright, Killen. Or
Hello, I'm Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, Caitlin C37, where I do art and a lot of it. Along with, now, the occasional games. So, hooray. Commissions are open, barely. So if you want a commission, you can find all that information on my Twitter. And then if you want to watch me do those commissions, you can find me on my Twitch. And that's it. Mal, take it away.
Hey, I was playing Canis the Asmar Cleric, and you can find my Twitter at Sir Mellervic, and you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/Sir_Mellervic. I'm great at branding like that.
Yeah.
And I occasionally stream games. And it normally just whatever touches my fancy at the time. Normally Payday.
Good old crime games.
Good old crime games.
Crime time.
That's it for me.
Alright. Well then, I guess that's everything for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. And as always, see you next Sunday. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.